Hi, I'm Becky Johnston. I am one of the recruitment consultants here at Healthcare New Zealand. I have been with the company for close to a year and a bit, but I've worked in the sector doing support worker recruitment for the last 6 years. So I work with the healthcare sector. The industry is really exciting to be in. It's constantly changing. There's a huge demand in the sector across the community, the hospital settings, which makes it exciting to work in, especially in the recruitment space. So the sector and the industry itself are seeking a range of professionals, clinical level right down to the people on the floor, on the ground, support workers in the community. Career tips wise for people that want to join the sector, I would say that being proactive is key. So definitely getting involved in some study if you haven't got any experience in the sector. Even if you have, study is great to have on your CV. It shows that you are, passionate about getting involved and making it a career. Voluntary work, if you are studying and you haven't got that experience, again, it's a really good foot in the door. And again, just being active on social media, learning about the industry, understanding what's involved working as a support worker or as a registered nurse or in a clinical role in New Zealand. So in terms of what we look for with our support worker recruitment, basically reliability is key, on top of motivation for applying. So just knowing why they want to work in the sector. Qualifications are great, experience is great, but all of the hiring managers more or less will take anybody that has got that, the why over the skills on paper. So when I'm interviewing, some of the things I look for are around making sure the candidate's on time and organised. That's really important, I think, no matter where you interview. In terms of the questions, sort of knowing what you're going to be asked. If you haven't got any examples because you haven't worked in the setting, that's fine, but be prepared to give examples for those situational questions around perhaps your experience while studying or from your personal life. And also just knowing a bit about the organisation and the role. Challenge-wise, the sector, with the growth we're experiencing, it's very difficult to stay on top of the demand. Speaking from a support worker recruitment perspective, we're always looking for more support workers, but it's the same across the board. I think for most of the industry, if you watch the news, you'll hear about the shortage of nurses across the country, and COVID hasn't helped that because that took a lot of our nurses and people out of the hospitals and into the community. Keeping in touch with what's going on, LinkedIn is a great platform. A lot of our support workers actually are starting to venture onto LinkedIn. There are webinars on there too, so you can upskill and hear what's going on and the changes for the sectors. We're lucky that I think the changes that we do have in the healthcare sector are generally broadcast online and things for people to be aware of.